your first KO loss ever to Mark Hunk. Any thoughts on that fight?
You know what? That fight was. What's the best way I can describe that fight? Is I got overzealous, and then I wasn't worried about anything, and then like I hit something that I shouldn't have been hit with. It's like he just got me that day, and I'm like, if we would have fought again, I'd beat you, 9 out of 10 times. You got that one, but now I know, like man, heavyweights can hit hard.
What did you think of his fight with Brock Lesnar?
I think that fight was definitely, I think Brock was just scared of getting punched, so he had to take him down. It's like one of those fights that Brock, but the one thing with Mark Hunt and Brock Lesnar, it was one of those fights that, you could definitely see that Brock did not like getting punched, but Brock has his long arm, so he can get a double leg just by going like this, because you're already there. But it was definitely an interesting fight, and then after, when he got popped for steroids, that made it more, or popped for something, and then it definitely makes it interesting because, especially everybody knows that Brock's on something, especially, like it's just one of those things, but nobody wants to talk about it.
Yeah, what do you think that apparently Dana White said that he is coming back to the UFC now once the suspension ends?
I think him coming back to the UFC is, good for the UFC. I mean, it's not like Brock like totally sucked. It wasn't that. It's just Brock gets picked for the fights that should be good, that are good fights for him. Right. To it, because I mean, I think he has like a 4-3 record, so it's not like he has he's like, oh, I fought 20 times, and I fought these guys. I mean, he definitely, but he won the fights that he needed to win to become the UFC champion, and then, but like I said, the UFC champion doesn't mean anything because all it is an award that one night. It's not like he went through a tournament to get there, or had to fight 4 guys, because he was supposed to fight, I think, Junior Dos Santos, and then he pulled out of that fight, and because they're like, oh, he might hit hard, and then that kind of changed the aspect, and then I think, who did he beat? Oh, he beat Randy. That's how he got the belt.
I think Overeem beat him. He was knocked out twice.
I think so, but it was like he fought Randy to become the champion.
Yes, yeah.
And Randy was 44 or 45 or something, something that and to lose a belt to a guy that fights at light heavyweight, when you're a guy that cuts down to 260. And Randy always had trouble with wrestlers that were over 250 pounds. So like it was like one of those, like, I don't want to say set up fight, but it was definitely make sure that Brock looked good.
Obviously, they're probably going to give Brock another fight that's reasonable for him.
No, I think if anything, Brock will get whoever. It'd be a title fight, but then it's like, but they don't care who wins or loses because it's good for, if Brock wins, then it's like, woo, it's good for Brock. But if Brock loses, it's good for whoever they're fighting, like if it's DC or Stipe, or, because all it is go, wow, just because more eyeballs, because Brock brings eyeballs because of professional wrestling.
Like, so you think they're actually going to give him a title fight?
Yeah, I could see him not even fighting nobody. He comes off a steroid, issue, and then go right into a title fight. Well, he won his last fight. No, he didn't. He lost because he got popped.
Technically lost his last 3 fights, but as you said, I guess it doesn't.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What do you think his chances would be of winning a title fight? Being out of the game.
I don't think it really makes a difference because. Whoever he fights, he'll have enough time. Like, I mean, he'll have like 6 months or 5 months, but the guy that he knows that he's fighting probably won't know about it until,
Right, because Mark Hunt, I believe, only had 5 weeks to prepare.
Yeah, but he probably already knew about it, 6 or 7 weeks before that, like 10 weeks, 20 weeks.
Yeah, because that would have been a long contract negotiation, I'm sure, with Lesnar. I guess he's now for pro wrestling he's making over 600,000 a match. So for MMA, it's got to be more than that. Did he make 10 million or something?
It's hard to tell with the pay-per-view. So like, but like with the one thing about making that much money with professional wrestling is you can do it on Monday, and guess what? I can do another Monday Night Raw, and then there's 4 Mondays in a month. So it's like you can definitely make your money, and you don't have to work and then you already know the outcome. So you're like, what I gotta? I mean, it's like you got to do a lot of physical work. So you're a professional stuntman, but it's not. You don't have to worry. You don't have to do a camp.